He's going to be sharing fabulous things in his exclusive collection. I'm going to get to talk about the lace cap hydrangea plants next. These were developed to bloom earlier, to be larger. M95007. These were just introduced on the 25th of the month. They are on sale, saving you a little bit of money there. 3 easy pays at $9.99 on this. Phillip Watson is an extraordinary friend. He's a horticulturist. He's a landscape designer. He is so well thought of in his arena of landscape and design and the world of horticulture that he's been featured on so many magazines up and down the coast. People hire him who could hire anyone, and he does these spectacular gardens. And now he's here with us at QVC. Plus, he's our friend.
Hey.
Hello,
hey,
sir.
Pat.
How are you? How have you been? You look great.
Thank you. And do you? Here we are,
Sweet.
back in gardening
Yes.
season again.
Yes.
And we've got a game changer today.
Good.
That's what these are called, game changer hydrangeas. And you want to know why it's called that?
No, why?
It's because most hydrangeas are triggered to bloom by day length. These have no trigger. In other words, when it warms up a little bit, they start blooming. This particular variety of the choice of the pink or the blue will start blooming before any of the other ones, and because they have no shutoff switch either, they bloom past when the other ones have finished. The longest blooming, continual blooming, lace cap, big blooms, but not on a big plant. Only 3 feet tall and 3 feet wide.
That's amazing.
Isn't it
I love,
the right thing?
I love having all of the experts and spending time with you as a friend
Thank
as
you.
well.
It's the science,
but
though.
learning about it, because I mean, you could walk into a into a garden center, and there's lovely garden centers throughout the country, and see all kinds of hydrangea plants. I have not had good luck with hydrangea plants.
And you know what? A lot of people don't know when to prune them, and they prune off the blooms. The nice thing about this is that this game changer hydrangea blooms on new wood.
What does that mean?
It means that it will always send up new branches all the time and make new buds. So it doesn't matter when you prune it. It'll send up branches and keep on blooming.
So it's not fussy.
It's not fussy, and it's also mistake proof. That's what I like. If you think, oh, I must have pruned it the wrong time, you'll never think that with this one, because this one will bloom whether you choose the beautiful pink or the beautiful blue. These are just gorgeous, gorgeous lace cap hydrangeas.
What does lace cap mean?
Well, it looks like lace. That's what it is. And all of the blooms that are down inside, all of the little blooms are called florets. It's a collection of a bunch of blooms in there. And imagine this is all the time. If you've ever had hydrangeas, you know they bloom and people say, oh, well, they lasted all summer. That means that they turned different colors and sometimes they dried and stayed on the bushes. It doesn't mean that they bloomed all summer. This blooms all summer. So it's always fresh. It has good looking foliage on it, and you get a nice big 1 gallon plant.
See, that's huge to me for
$29.98. A big 1 gallon plant.
That's the largest that we ship.
Yes.
Right?
And it'll start blooming straight away.
Look at already. Oh, look at the little baby
Because
one
people
over
will say,
here.
how long will it take mine to bloom? As soon as it warms up, yours will start blooming. And people have been buying these in multiples. And I plant mine, if I'm going to do a hedge of them, I plant them about 4 feet across, apart.
Apart, okay.
And for either side of the door. But this is a great time to have something for the shade. If you've just had hosta lilies or regular impatiens, this is a chance to have something really fabulous looking that is easy.
Okay, full sun,
Nope.
part sun, shade.
Shade to part shade, or just morning sun.
That's where I've gone wrong.
So this is where people will have pachysandra, or they'll have ivy, or they'll have ferns. This is a chance to have a flowering shrub that does well underneath the trees, which is great. They also are great in these whiskey barrels, which, by the way, are coming up in the 8 o'clock show tonight. I've got a big rollout in new colors also.
Because last year they sold out very early, those whiskey barrels.
They were gone.
Couldn't get them.
I've got 3 new colors this year.
Okay, great.
But if you've got an area where you feel like I just can't dig down there, you can plant this in a container like a whiskey barrel and sit it on top of the ground.
Oh, that would be so pretty.
Either side of the front door, either end of your deck area, either end of a walkway, down at your mailbox. So many different ways to use this plant.
I mean, we all love hydrangeas.
Yes.
They're absolutely beautiful, but there's so many out there. They're sort of confusing as to which one is which. Here's the beautiful thing. You can order as many as you want. Now, we've got pink and we've got blue.
Yes. So you choose the pink or the blue, and that's what they'll be this year. And that's the way that they absolutely
will
rock.
remain.
And then as time goes on, you may end up with some purples. You may end up with some lavenders in here.
Depending on the soil?
Depending on the soil, but always these are the largest of the lace cap blossoms, and it's the only one that is this day neutral, which is great because it starts blooming earlier than any other hydrangea, and it's blooming after the other ones have finished. So it comes early to the party and it stays late.
And it's a perennial. So,
yes.
Oh, look how pretty. Talk to me about what we're seeing here.
Okay, and does that not look like an English garden to you?
Oh, it looks
just
fabulous.
Fantastic. It's like exotic birds have landed in your garden, except this is not tropical. These come back every single year. They're hardy to minus 20 degrees. If you live in a place that gets colder than that, you just need to move. Okay, there you have it. But look at the beautiful foliage, because a lot of the hydrangeas have just got green foliage.
Right.
This is dense all the way to the ground, and keep in mind,
yeah, it is dense
3
all the way
feet
to the
tall, 3 feet wide. Look how it accents that pathway that's going through a shade garden. Most people would think, oh, I guess I'll plant more hostas here, or maybe I'll plant some impatiens that I have to replant every single year. Why not have these that bloom all summer long? It blooms better than an annual, but it comes back because it's a perennial flowering shrub. Your choice of the beautiful blue or the gorgeous pink, mix them all up. It's the best flowering shrub.
All right, here's the update. 4,700 have been ordered in the last week. Most of you ordering more than one. If you want the blue, there's 600 left for this season. In pink, we have about 1,500. Don't forget about the time-release fertilizer and 67454. But we also love you for this.
Yes, and thank you. But I have to say that time-release fertilizer, that's the best guarantee of all. Makes everything healthy. But when you're happy, I'm happy, and I love being happy. If you had any questions regarding your order, you can reach us at the number on the screen or at the website. This is a perennial. It comes back every year. It's guaranteed for an entire year. I'm going to take care of you. Thanks for trusting Phillip Watson Designs.
All right, dude, will you come back?
Yes,
please.
I am. I'll be right back.
Okay, I like it. He's bringing his butterfly bush back.